Hey guys, Mouse here and welcome to another Power of Destruction video. So today we got 1.1 billion from the dark element. But this video is not gonna be the usual review of the entire lineup, those kinds of things. So today I'm just gonna share with you guys some really cool tactics that I have been able to do, that you might want to do, that you might encounter those situations as well, that you can do in order to get a higher score. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. So this one is not from the actual run itself. It's one of the runs I did, but I think it's worth sharing because this is a very interesting shadow step move and positioning here. As you can see, that was a failed shadow step and I was just waiting here in the middle for the next attack pattern to happen, and the hands got broken immediately. But there's this one thin strip of line, the very beginning of the line's attack, that you can actually still use to get those extreme evasions. So this one right here might not be easily noticeable, but if you have your sounds on, you can actually hear the dragon doing a mechanics. And just to let you guys know that you can still get a shadow step from that, because you might encounter it. I've encountered it a couple of times and it really helps me to get a bit more score. So the next one is this very interesting sequence of events here. This was a very bad start, and as you can see, 3 minutes 13 seconds mark, I only have 68 million here. So this is the run that went up to 600 million, by the way. So very bad start, failed the shadow step there, and as you can see, I'm still doing my usual combo. There you go. But in this case, I was testing a new tactic that might help you as well, especially if you fail your shadow steps, or maybe probably even in general. Okay, so I have my ult here, still not using it, and at 3 minutes mark, I'm gonna ult both hands. Okay, let's wait for it. There you go. And then, so basically what happens there is that he's not gonna do the flight mechanics where he's gonna fly around and throw 4 fireballs. It's an entire mechanic skip that might help you save some time. It's also not so bad because I was able to do damage on both hands anyway, and still in the early game. So even if I actually did not use my ult on the head, that actually gave me a more DPS window to be able to deal some damage there. Let's check it out and see how much we got from that sequence. Then there's another interesting sequence that happened here, by the way. So let's check it out real quick. So somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken, the flight mechanics is like 7 seconds or so. So we are at 100 million here. And I think we're gonna deal about 11 million damage. So we dealt about 11 million damage on both hands, which is not so bad. To be honest, that's not bad for the first minute. And then immediately, we're gonna be able to do more damage here. And we are now at 144 million. Okay, so another thing that happened here is something that I have known already for quite some time now, but I haven't really gone into going deep into this. But now I'm trying to incorporate this move into my runs. Okay, as you can see, this is the arm swing mechanics. And what I'm gonna do here is to use the shadow step, and then boom, both hands are gone. Because once those hands overlap, can actually deal some damage here, and that's the reason why Alicia is very quick to destroy both hands. If you're lucky with the mechanics, then you're gonna be able to really instantly kill both hands, especially with Alicia. So you don't have to use shadow step there, but I kind of just wanted to secure this because of course the time will stop and you're gonna have some free hit there, and boom, instantly destroyed once again. So from 100M at the 3 minute mark up to the 2 minutes 23 seconds, we now have plus 90m damage on the dragon's head. Okay, from a bad start, we now regained some really good points there. So if you want to do this as well, and you have a strong Alicia that can really instantly burst down these hands, what you can do is to have Jinwoo go along with Alicia so that the arm swing will go there, and then if both hands overlap, then you can kill both hands almost instantly. But the downside there is if the dragon uses the fire breath mechanics instead, then that hand will be untargetable and it's gonna waste a lot of DPS time. So let's take a look at this once again. There you go. See? Got hit again by the Alicia's AoE. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Real quick. So I think it's worth it even without the shadow step, to be honest, because that saves a lot of time. Especially if you're having a hard time timing those shadow steps, because that's really a difficult thing to do. You have to do a lot of retries to be able to do that. And luckily, we got a shadow step from the third one, from the headbutt, and we got here. So from a bad start, we were able to do like insane amount of damage. Let's take a look at this. So from 3-minute mark, we have 90m or 100m points, and now at 157, we now have 277 million. So before the golem part, 153. Oh, it's still continuing. Okay, so about close to 200 million damage just because of that really insane sequence of events. Wow, this is really and then here we go again, and another one. So prior to the golem part, we were able to deal about 370 million already. Just from that, like 1 minute 30 seconds, we got around 270 million damage. So I think that's all I want to share for today. I hope this information helped a bit. If you ever encounter this, you can do that as well. You can test it on your own. Just one thing about the flight thing, it's not so reliable, but if you can do it properly and with proper timing, if your hunters have skills left, then it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So if you still want to watch the entire footage, here it is. You can continue watching this video and take a look at run number 1 and run number 2. Just real quick, guys, don't forget to support me in the SLA Content Creator Program. And if you're already a supporter, make sure to extend your support because it's going to end automatically on July 22. And that is all. Thanks so much again for your support.